Hello, my name is Ms. Kime, and I'm here to talk to you about Apparel and Textiles 1 and Apparel and Textiles 2. So I'm going to kind of go through a presentation really quick to kind of give you a grasp of what we all encompass in this class, and then I'm going to show you some of the fun projects that we'll be making. So as you can see here, Apparel and Textiles Productions 1 and 2, they build upon each other. You cannot take Apparel 2 until you've taken Apparel 1. However, Apparel 2 is actually, you can option into honors if you would like to take the honor section as well of Apparel 2. I put the course descriptions in here. Feel free to pause if you want to read this further to get a better grasp of what is all encompassed into this class. In Apparel 1, we're going to start out learning about the industry, learning about design, color schemes, things like that. Then we go into actually the textiles. We're going to learn about natural and manufactured fibers, how to care for these types of fibers. And we're really going to dive into what all goes into the apparel and textile that you get at a fabric store, things like that. And then objective 3, this is our biggest objective. This is about over 50% of our class, and this is where we actually go into starting to design and sew and start creating things with fabric. So this is the fun section, I feel like, of apparel and textiles. Some examples of some of the things that we do. So here's some things, over half the class I said, but you're going to be able to create things. We're going to learn about seams. Here's an oven tea towel, a square zipper pouch, and pajama pants are some of the things that you'll do predominantly in Apparel and Textiles 1. So you create things such as like a little drawstring gift bag that you can stick items in. This is one of the things that you could create. You also will learn how to put zippers in. So that's a very, hard task to do, but you guys will be able to master that and be able to put zippers into fabrics and things like that. So that's one of the things that we'll do, or some of the things that we do. I try to give you guys a lot of choice with what you can and can't do. Other things that we learn is the care of textiles. So how do you actually wash clothes? You might already be washing clothes, but we're going to kind of dive into a more detailed way of making sure that your clothes are going to last the longest with your care and textiles. And then, as I said, we're going to go into the manufacturing. So we're going to go into how the fabric is actually made that you are wearing today. Here's the course description for Apparel and Textiles 2. As I said before, please feel free to pause if you need to read this further. And I also put the objectives here. So engineering, textile design. So we're going to do kind of the same thing. We're going to go into the background of it. Objective 2, we actually look at the global industry of fashion. We look at the global perspective, go into that in manufacturing, and we also do some designing here. Objective 3 and Objective 4, this is where we're going to touch a little bit into the market. How do you sell fashion? How do you market fashion? What does that look like? And so that's what we'll touch base a little bit in the last 2 objectives for Apparel and Textiles. So we do still sew in Apparel and Textiles 2, and we actually build upon a lot of the projects that you did in Apparel 1. So we're just building onto our skills. This is like an apron that you can wear to have to wear around in the kitchen or when you're cooking. And we make things such as like kimono shirts and other areas like that. So I hope this gave you a better idea of what is in Apparel and Textiles 1 and in 2. And I hope you consider taking my class. Have a great day.